Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna talk about mutability of string objects in Java. So generally string objects are immutable. That means its value cannot be changed or modified. So let's switch to Eclipse to understand the concept with the live example. Alright, so I have created a class named stringmutable. Inside this I have a main method. So in line number 7 I have just created a string named string1 using the new keyword and initialize it with the values Java, capital Java. Line number 8, I'm trying to concatenate it with the character sequence world. Okay. And in line number 10, I'm trying to print out the value. Okay. So let's try to run it. Manage Java application. Okay, let's not look at the line number 11 for now. Line number 9, it is still printing out the value of Java. Okay, but we had concatenated the string with word, but still it didn't happen. So what is the reason? Let's switch to the diagram that I created to understand the concept better. Okay, so let's see what happens in the background. So whenever we create a string in Java, so it creates the object in the string constant pool. So like this, you can see this rectangular box. It is a new object has been created. And we try to concatenate the string, or when we try to modify the value, what happens? The a new object gets created. Like Java world, you can see another object is getting created. So it doesn't modify the old value. And our string reference variable string1, it is still pointing to the older object. So in order to get the updated one, we need to change the reference. So string1 should point to Java world. If we do this in our program, we'll get the desired output. Let's switch to Eclipse again. Okay, so as I explained you earlier, so in order to get the updated thing, we need to perform two values. First, we need to concatenate the string, and the second, we need to reassign the reference variable to this one new concatenated string. So line number 11, I have done that. String1 equal to string1 dot concat and world. So here explicitly I need to reassign the reference value. So now let's try and run it, and line number 11 should print out the concatenated value. Okay guys, so here you can see the output, it is printing out the value. So what we learned from this, that string objects are immutable. Once they are created, their value cannot be modified. Whenever we're trying to change it, a new object gets created. If we want to create the mutable strings, Java provides us two ways to create them. So we have two classes, stringbuffer and stringbuilder. If we create stringbuffer or stringbuilder, those values are immutable. So as you can see in the figure string2, it is like, suppose let's assume it's a stringbuffer object. Initially it's pointing to Java. Whenever we make some changes in the Java, the same value gets modified, and it still points to the same object. Okay, so no need to assign the reference variable explicitly. Let's see the example of string buffer using Eclipse. Here we go. So I have created another class here, string buffer example. Inside this, I'm creating an object of string buffer class. Syntax is similar, string buffer string2 equal to new string buffer, and I have initialized the value with Java. Now there is a string buffer provides a different set of methods that we'll cover in future tutorials. So for now you can see the append. What append does, it's like concatenate itself. It just appends the value at the last of the string. So you are trying string2 dot append then word. So what happens in the background, the same string object gets appended and a new object is not created. So if I'm trying to print string2, it should print out Java word. Let's try and run it. Okay, so we are getting the expected result. Okay guys, so we have seen the concept of mutable and immutable strings in Java. Oh, I'll cover the other methods of string buffer and string builder class in the future tutorials. Please like my video if it helps. Please subscribe and keep watching.